Voicemail at 12:17 said, "Daddy, it's been a while. I heard my own boy's tired voice. Then 20 years went quiet. I stood there by the workbench, grease still on my hands. One little blinking red light brought back what I couldn't stand. I'd been closing up the shop, same as every Friday night, rolling down a metal door, turning off the outside light. Rain was tapping on the window, cars were hissing down the street. I was counting up the register with an ache down in my feet. Then that old phone started flashing, one message waiting there. I almost left it till tomorrow. I almost didn't care. Daddy, it's been a while. I don't know if you're awake. Mama gave me this old number, I just thought I'd take the chance. My little girl turned 7, she asked about you today. I didn't know what to tell her, so I told her you live far away. Then his voice got soft and careful, like mine when I was young. He said, "I ain't calling for an argument, I'm tired of where we've come." The voicemail at 12:17, still burning on that phone. A boy became a man somewhere while I was standing alone. The voicemail at 12:17, no anger, no demand, just one voice saying, "Call me if you still wanna understand." I sat down on an old stool beside a box of rusted parts. Funny how a man fixes engines while ignoring broken hearts. I remembered his graduation, I remembered missing that. Told myself the shop was busy, told myself I'd make it back. I remembered one Thanksgiving when pride got in the way. He said something I couldn't swallow, I said things I shouldn't say. Then years started stacking quietly, one winter after one. No funeral, no final goodbye, just a father losing a son. The voicemail at 12:17, still burning on that phone. A boy became a man somewhere while I was standing alone. The voicemail at 12:17, no accusation in his tone, just one voice leaving open a door I thought was gone. My own father was a hard man. He believed silence made you strong. had gone wrong. He never said I'm sorry. I swore I'd never be that way. But blood can carry old habits further than a man can say. And there I was past midnight, hearing myself in him, knowing pride can look like armor till the room gets cold and dim. I picked the phone up slowly, put it down, picked it up again. Outside, a bus rolled past me, rain crawled down the glass. I knew there wasn't any sentence that could give those years back. No perfect words for birthdays missed, no easy bridge across the past. So I quit trying to sound wise, quit rehearsing what was right. I pressed his number with one finger in that empty shop at night. The line rang once, then twice, then I heard, hello. That voicemail at 12:17 did more than call my phone. It found an old man hiding where he thought he stood alone. That voicemail at 12:17 put mercy in my hand. Sometimes all a door needs opening is one man willing to understand. That voicemail at 12:17, I nearly let it fade. But some calls come after midnight, because daylight came too late. I said, son, I heard your message. There was silence for a while. And he said, hey dad, and Lord, I hadn't heard those two words sound that good in years. The rain kept falling. The birthday card in my drawer still says to my little girl, I bought it 3 years ago and never sent a word. Every year I tell myself, tomorrow I'll make it right. Then another candle disappears somewhere outside my life. I found it looking for a pen in the bottom desk drawer. Blue envelope been at the corner, just like the year before. The lamp was throwing yellow light across that empty room. Down below a taxi stopped, then disappeared too soon. I ran my thumb across her name. The ink had started fading. Funny how a piece of paper can feel like somebody waiting. Working double shifts downtown. Her mama said she waited by the window till the sun went down. I brought a bicycle home Sunday, thought that would make it whole. But children know the difference between a present and a soul. Then 12 became 16, 16 turned 21. Somewhere between those numbers, she stopped asking if I'd come. The birthday card in my drawer, words I never had the nerve to send. The birthday card in my drawer, still waiting for a father to begin again. I wrote, I hope you're doing well, and stared at that one line. The birthday card in my drawer has been keeping better time than I know where she works now. My sister told me last spring, a little school out near the lake, teaching children how to sing. She said my girl got married, small ceremony in June. I sat here that whole Saturday and never knew the room. There's a photograph on my phone someone sent without a word. White dress, flowers in her hands, and a smile I barely deserve. I enlarged it with 2 fingers, looked for something of myself, then locked the screen and put the phone face down upon the shelf. The birthday card in my drawer, words I never had the nerve to send. The birthday card in my drawer, still waiting for a father to begin again. I wrote, I hope you're happy, then crossed it out in shame. A man can know his daughter's birthday and still not know her day. I used to blame my mama, then I blamed the work, then I blamed the years between us for making everything worse. But time ain't got 2 hands to keep a telephone away, and work never stopped a man from finding one small thing to say. Truth is, I was scared she wouldn't want me anymore, so I kept protecting my pride with that card inside a drawer. That ain't protection, that's hiding, and I'm tired of hiding tonight. I'll pull the old card open. Inside the words are simple: happy birthday, love, Dad. Nothing about the years, nothing about regret, nothing about why I disappeared or what she should forget. I turn it over on the back, I write another line. If you ever wanna talk, I'll answer this time. I sit there for a minute, listening to the radiator breathe. Then I find a fresh envelope and write the address carefully. The birthday card in my drawer ain't staying in that drawer tonight. The birthday card in my drawer finally found a little courage in the light. Maybe she'll return it, maybe she won't reply, but love that waits behind the desk ain't love if it never tries. The birthday card in my drawer, 3 years late and 1 true strong. I can't change the birthdays I was missing, but I can stop missing from now on. I put on my old coat. The hallway feels colder than before. There's a blue mailbox half a block from my door. Chicago's quiet at this hour, streetlights shining on the ground. I hold that in. 3 rings after closing, I watched your number shine. 3 rings after closing, and I let everyone pass by. 20 years of being angry made my hand stay where it lay. By the time I changed my mind, you had nothing left to say. The last crowd had gone home. Chairs were upside down. Blue light through the front glass painted shadows on the ground. I was winding up my cables, putting my old guitar away. Then your name lit up my telephone, a name I hadn't seen in years. I knew that number instantly. Some things a man don't lose. You were the one who played beside me back when we were learning blues. We were 28 and hungry, sharing one beat-up van. 5 nights sleeping anywhere, trying to become a band. Then that club down on Halsted offered us a better run. You signed your name without me and told them I was done. You said the owner made the choice. I heard another tale. By morning you had taken my songs and left me with the blame. I carried that like iron. I polished it for years. Every time somebody spoke your name, I made sure they had my side. 3 rings after closing, I let the old hurt choose. 3 rings after closing, and pride told me what to do. 3 rings after closing, your name glowing blue. I spent 20 years waiting for an apology, then wouldn't answer you. The bartender came from the back room, said, "You're gonna take that call?" I shook my head and told him some bridges ought to fall. The phone went dark between us. I slid it it in my coat, played one last slow turn around, then locked the heavy door. Next morning near 11, a drummer we both knew called and asked if I was sitting. I said, man, just tell me true. He said, you'd been at mercy, you're breathing getting thin. Said you asked somebody for my number before they took you in. Oh, 3 rings after closing, I let the old herd choose.
3 rings after closing,
And pride told me what to do. 3 rings after closing, no 4th one coming through. I spent 20 years wanting one conversation, then threw away the truth. He said they found a notebook inside your old guitar case. My name was written on the first page, with the date beside the place. You'd written what had happened, that club owner wanted one. You took the deal and told yourself you'd call when it was done. Then one season turned to 10 years. Shame kept growing deep. You wrote I stole his chance from him, that debt is mine to keep. The last line had my number underneath, just 4 words. Tell him I was wrong. Tell him I was wrong. I went back to the club that night. Same chairs, same floor, same blue light on the door. I set your old photograph beside my amplifier. There we were, 2 skinny fools, matching suits we couldn't afford, standing under a hand-painted sign, like the whole city belonged to us. Last train, no reply. Your number glowing in my hand. Last train, no reply. And I'm still here where we made our plans. Platform clock says 1:09. The northbound's coming soon. I called you twice from under these lights, then watched my breath fill up the room. I came in from Milwaukee with one small bag in my coat. 3 days helping bury my brother, 3 days swallowing words in my throat. You told me before I left town, call me said, yeah, I will, like I always say. Then let the promise crack. But somewhere past the state line, watching darkness through the glass, I started thinking about the years and how quick a family passes. So when the train reached Chicago, I called before I went home. The ringing sounded longer than any mile I'd known. You're my younger sister, 6 years between our lives. You were still learning school books when I was working nights. After Mama passed, you said we ought to stay close. I promised every Christmas, then disappeared the most. You called when you changed apartments. You called when you lost your job. You called the night your marriage ended. I saw your name and let it stop. Always too tired, always too busy, always some reason I could defend. A man can call himself independent till he looks around and loses his kin. Just ringing under station lights. Last train, no reply. Maybe I waited 1 year too many tonight. I kept thinking blood would wait, no matter what I put it through. Last train, no reply. Now I'm finally calling you. Cracked above me, northbound, arriving track 3. A woman pulled a child closer. An old man stood beside me. Everybody had somewhere they were expected to be. I looked down at that silent phone and wondered who expected me. And I saw your message from 6 months back in June. Big brother, I don't want money, I just wanna hear from you. I read it once at lunchtime, put the phone back in my coat, told myself I'd answer later. Later became the night. Last train, no reply. Just ringing under station lights. Last train, no reply. And every excuse looks smaller tonight. You never asked me for much, just a little time coming through. Last train, no reply. Now I'm finally calling you. I used to think family was something that couldn't leave, like your childhood address or a name stitched in your sleeve. But love ain't kept by blood alone. It needs a chair pulled near. It needs somebody answering when the other one says, are you there? My brother went into the ground with things I never said. And standing on that platform, I heard a silence in my head. I won't make another grave out of words I could have spoken, not if there's still one line between what's distant and what's broken. The train arrived, doors open, people stepped around me. I didn't move. I called again. 1 ring, 2, 3. Then the line clicked. No hello, just breathing. I said, Marie. Another second passed. Then you said you picked a strange hour to remember you got a sister. I deserve that, so I didn't defend myself. I said, I know. And for once, I let those 2 words stand. Last train, no reply, but this time you stayed on the line. Last train, no reply, then your voice came through at 1:15. I missed the train while talking.
Payphone outside St. Mary's used to take a dime from me. I called my mama from that corner back when I was 23. Tonight the phone is gone, but I stood beneath that light. Funny how an empty sidewalk can bring a whole life back at night. We buried Uncle Raymond just before the evening rain. Black coats filled the church steps, old faces calling out my name. Men I knew as young and restless moved slower through the door. Women who once danced till sunrise leaned on someone now. I shook hands with people I hadn't seen in 30 years. Every smile carried a question, every laugh had silver near it. Then I stepped outside alone to where that payphone used to stand. And I could almost see my younger self with loose change in his hand. Friday nights after work, I'd call mama from right there. She'd say, boy, you eating decent? I'd say, yeah, even when I wasn't. She always knew the difference. Mothers hear what words don't say. She'd ask if I was coming Sunday. I'd tell her maybe, if I can. Maybe meant I had other plans. Maybe meant I was too young to understand how every conversation was one less still to come. The winters felt endless then. Summers came easy and slow. I thought everybody I loved would always be somewhere I could go. The payphone outside St. Mary's, I wish it still stood there tonight. The payphone outside St. Mary's held voices I thought time couldn't take. I had all the years ahead of me, so I let some good calls wait. The payphone outside St. Mary's keeps ringing somewhere in my memory. There was one night Mama called me. My roommate wrote it on the wall. Your mother called, says call her back. I saw it coming down the hall. I was late to meet some friends, had my good jacket in my hand. I said I'll call her in the morning, like morning followed every plan. She wasn't sick, nothing happened that night. That ain't the kind of story this is. She lived another 9 years. We had dinners, Christmas, arguments, forgiveness. But I remember that note, because now I understand. A call doesn't need tragedy to matter in a man's life. Sometimes ordinary voices become sacred only after they're gone. The payphone outside St. Mary's, I wish it still stood there tonight. The payphone outside St. Mary's held voices I thought time couldn't take. I had all the years ahead of me, so I let some good calls wait. The payphone outside St. Mary's keeps ringing somewhere in my memory. The payphone outside St. Mary's, then took out my phone, scrolled through the names, found one I hadn't called since spring. My cousin Leo, still alive, still here. I pressed his number before another year could make a memory out of him. He answered laughing, said, man, what took you so long? I looked back at the church, said, too much time, that's what. Yeah. We buried Uncle Raymond just before the evening rain. Black coats filled the church steps, old faces calling out my name. Then I knew I was young and restless.
Room 6142, one missed call. Your name's still sitting on my screen. Room
Room 6114, one missed call from the man who taught me what these blues could mean. You called me back in April. I watched it ring and fade. I told myself I'd call tomorrow. Tomorrow never came. The gig was over near midnight. I carried my guitar upstairs. Hotel ice machine humming, somebody laughing down the stairs. I kicked my shoes beside the bed, left my jacket on the chair, opened up that glowing phone and saw your old name there, Mr. Harris. First man who put a real guitar in my hands. First man who told me don't play fast, play something people understand. I was 17 and stubborn, always trying to sound tough. You'd stop me halfway through a solo, say, boy, that noise ain't feeling enough. You taught me where to leave the silence, taught me how one note could ache, taught me never chase applause if truth was what I came to make. Years later, when my record started selling, I came back wearing pride. You said the band sounded polished, but something human had died. I took those words like disrespect, walked out before you finished. You called 3 times that summer, I returned none of them. Room 614, one missed call, and nowhere left for pride to hide. Room 614, one missed call from a voice I kept outside. You gave me everything you knew, I gave you silence in return. Room 614, one missed call. Tonight I finally let it burn. I found your old guitar pick inside my case that night. Brown tortoise shell worn at the edge, your initials scratched in white. You gave it to me my first paid gig, said keep this when you're scared. A stage is just another room, play like somebody there needs prayer. I laughed at that when I was young. Tonight I understood. There are things a man calls weakness till age reveals their good. I stared at that little pic and remembered your last message. Call when you get a chance, no hard feelings, just wanna hear how you're doing. That was all. No lecture, no blame, and somehow
that made it worse. Room 614, one missed call, and nowhere left for pride to hide. Room 614, one missed call from a voice I kept outside. You never asked me to admit who won or who was right. Room 614, one missed call, just one old friend calling that night. I called your number from the hotel. A woman answered low. I said, "Is Mr. Harris there?" She got quiet, then said, "You must not know. She told me you'd had a stroke near the end of May. Said you were home now, but words came hard and your right hand wouldn't play." I sat down on the carpet, phone against my ear. All those years I thought I was protecting something. All I protected was distance. She said, "He still listens to your records." That nearly broke me. She put the phone beside you for a while. I heard nothing. Then breathing, slow, uneven, I said, "Mr. Harris, it's me." Another silence. I said, "I should have called." My voice started shaking. I was angry because you told me something I already knew was true. I looked at the guitar across the room. I started playing for people's approval. You heard it before I did. Then from the other end, one sound, not a word, just a low, rough laugh. The same laugh.
Your number inside the record sleeve, written there in faded blue. Your number inside the record sleeve, from a night when I still knew you. 34 years hiding behind an old soul song. I held that little piece of paper and wondered where you'd gone. The record store was closing 10:15. I'd stopped in after rehearsal just to look around again. The owner knew my face, said, "Take your time, my friend." So I moved through dusty records, like walking through years again. Then I found that old album, same one we played back then. Bent corner on the cover, silver writing near the edge. I pulled the record halfway out. Something fell onto the floor, a little yellow piece of paper I had never seen before. Your handwriting leaned to the right. I knew it instantly. Call me sometime, don't disappear, Denise. Then your number underneath. I stood there by the listening booth with that paper in my hand, and suddenly I was 26, playing weekends with a band. You work nights at that bookstore across from where we played. You'd come in near the second set and stay until we packed away. We weren't lovers, not quite, maybe something almost there. Two people always talking like tomorrow would be fair. Your number inside the record sleeve, waiting all these years for me. Your number inside the record sleeve, a door I never tried to see. You said, call me sometime. I said, yeah, I surely will. Your number inside the record sleeve, and that promise waiting still. There wasn't any argument, no goodbye in the rain. No broken glass, no angry words, nobody wore the blame. The band got a road job. I left Chicago in July. Thought I'd be gone a couple months. Then years started passing by. Every city gave me reasons not to look behind. New rooms, new faces, new numbers, always something on my mind. Once in Denver I remembered you, once somewhere in St. Paul. I even thought about that bookstore, but I never made the call. That's the strange thing about regret, it ain't always something cruel. Sometimes nobody hurts anybody. Sometimes you're simply young and foolish with what's good. Your number inside the record sleeve, waiting all these years for me. Your number inside the record sleeve, a road I never stayed to see. You said, call me sometime.
Call me sometime.
I said, yeah, I surely will.
I surely will.
Your number
Inside the record sleeve,
and that promise waiting still. I tried the number from my phone, not expecting anything. 7 digits from another life, with no area code between. A recorded woman answered, this number is no longer in service. I laughed a little to myself, of course it wasn't. 34 years, what did I expect? For time to leave a telephone waiting on a shelf. But standing there, I realized something I hadn't understood before. I wasn't trying to find your number, I was trying to find the man who should have called. The owner turned off half the lights, said, take that record if you want it, we're closing in 5.
I bought it. I walked outside. Chicago had that late night glow. Cars moving slow on wet pavement. Storefront shutting down. Across the street, the young couple stood laughing under one umbrella.
The night the phone stayed quiet, I thought silence meant I'd lost. The night the phone stayed quiet, I learned what waiting really costs. No name across the screen, no little light came through. Just me beside the lake, with nowhere left to call but through. I parked along the water a little after 12. Engine off, coat button high, phone lying on the shelf. Chicago stood behind me, gold windows in the black. The wind came off the lakefront like winter coming back. For months I'd kept that phone beside me, volume turned up high. Every buzz could be forgiveness, every ring could change my life. A son, a sister, an old friend, somebody from before. I started living like redemption had to come through one small door. Before my feet hit ground, take it with me to the kitchen, carry it all around. If somebody didn't answer, I'd call the silence blame. If somebody took too long, I'd start rehearsing all my shame. That night nobody called me, not one message, not one tone. And for the first time I could hear how scared I was of being alone. I rolled the window halfway down, cold air filled the car. Somewhere on the radio, a blues guitar bent one slow bar. The night the phone stayed quiet, the blues kept talking low. The night the phone stayed quiet, I had nowhere else to go. No voice came back to save me, no past came walking through. The night the phone stayed quiet, I stayed there and listened to. late night DJ barely spoke, just named the band and year. Then a horn came through the speakers, soft enough to pull me near. I thought about all those people whose numbers I had kept. Some I hurt by never calling, some disappeared through death. Some forgave me, some stayed distant, some doors never opened wide. And I finally understood I couldn't make my peace depend on the other side. There are apologies you offer, there are answers you may earn, and there are nights a man must sit with what will never return. The night the phone stayed quiet, the blues kept talking low. The night the phone stayed quiet, I stopped begging time to slow. No voice came back to save me, no past came walking through. The night the phone stayed quiet, I stayed there and listened to. I spent too many years believing closure had another voice, that somebody had to tell me I was forgiven before I had a choice. But mercy ain't a telephone that rings when you've done enough, and healing ain't pretending what you broke was never touched. Sometimes you make the call, sometimes they let it ring, sometimes all you get is knowing you finally did the honest thing. Then you keep living, not because the past got lighter, because your shoulders finally learned you don't have to carry every unanswered night. I turned the phone face down, that was all. No dramatic promise, no throwing it into the lake, just face down on the passenger seat. Then I watched the water, a freight train sounded somewhere far south. The radio played another song, brushes, bass, a tired old voice singing like he had survived something nobody else could see. I smiled, not happy, not sad, just here, and for once, here was enough. The night the phone stayed quiet. I erased your number by the river at 2:03 tonight. I erased your number by the river under one old amber light. Not because I stopped remembering, not because the love was small. I just got tired of carrying a number I should never call. I had driven past your neighborhood without meaning to go that way. One wrong turn off a whacker, then 20 years filled up the lane. I knew the building where you lived once, knew the corner grocery too. For half a block I almost turned and went looking after you. Instead I kept on driving till I reached the riverside. pulled over near the bridge and let the traffic roll behind. Your name was still inside my phone. Same number, same old photograph. A picture from a summer when we still believed love could last. Called me once after leaving, 6 months after goodbye. Said you hoped that I was doing well. I said, yeah, I'm getting by. We talked for 7 minutes, nothing bitter, nothing deep. You told me you were moving south. I said, I hope you found some peace. Then for years I kept that number like a key without a door. Never used it, never changed it. Still I couldn't let it go. Every lonely night I find it, some hovering over your name. Not because I thought you'd come back, I just wanted proof I still could reach the past again. I erased your number by the river, watched the screen go dark and still. I erased your number by the river, not because I lost the will. I could have called you one more time, I could have opened that old door. I erased your number by the river because I don't live there anymore. The water carried city light in broken lines of gold. A tour boat tied against the dock. The night was turning cold. I thought about the last apartment where you packed your clothes alone. You asked me, do you want me to stay? I stared down at my phone. That silence answered for me. I blamed you later anyway. Told everybody you had quit us, never told them what I failed to say. The truth took years to swallow, longer still to understand. Some losses ain't somebody leaving, some are what you never reach to hold while it's still in your hands. I erased your number by the river, watch the screen go dark and still. I erased your number by the river, and for once I didn't fight the feeling. I could have called you one more time, could have asked who you are now. I erased your number by the river because goodbye finally meant goodbye. Maybe you got married, maybe there's somebody who knows how you take your coffee now. Maybe you live somewhere warm where Chicago winters never touch your house. Maybe you remember me kindly, maybe not at all. I used to think I needed the answer tonight. I
I didn't need to know, that surprised me. For years I thought letting go would feel like losing you twice. But standing there beside the water, it felt more like putting down a suitcase I had forgotten I was carrying. I opened your contact, looked at your name, looked at the old picture, then pressed delete. The phone asked, "Are you sure?" Funny question. 20 years ago, I wasn't. 10 years ago, I wasn't. Last winter, I wasn't. Tonight, yeah, I was sure. I pressed it again. Your name disappeared. The river kept moving, so did I. I erased your number by the river at 2:03 tonight. I erased your
Before the city woke, I was already on my way. Before the city woke, I quit saving things for another day. No ringing in my pocket, no message telling me where to go. Just morning coming over Chicago. And one thing I finally know, I left the lake behind me while the street lights still were on. Delivery trucks were moving, the deepest dark was gone. A bakery on the corner had its first light shining through. Somebody swept the sidewalk like ordinary people do. I pulled over by the curb and watched the sky turn gray. For years I waited on a telephone to tell me what to say. But that morning felt different. No voice had called my name. Still I knew there were people I could stop making way. Calling after midnight, my daughter disappearing, my sister asking nothing but a little time from me, an old teacher breathing slowly while I played him what he taught me. Friends I let become memories, names that faded into blue. Some doors open when I called back, some never let me through. And I finally understood what all those nights had meant. Love ain't proof
the city woke. I put yesterday down slow before the city woke. I chose somewhere real to go. No waiting for another ring, no begging old ghosts to speak before the city woke. I decided I would be where love could reach me. There was a little house on the south side near the park. My daughter lived there now. I'd memorized the address in the dark. I had never seen the place, never walked up those 3 stairs, never met the man she married, never sat inside her chair. But I knew from that old photograph there was a child behind that door, a little girl with my daughter's eyes, 7 years old, maybe more. I stopped at the bakery, bought cinnamon rolls and coffee for 3, then stood there feeling foolish with a paper bag against my knee. No speech prepared, no card this time, no clever line rehearsed, just a father finally learning. Sometimes arriving comes first before the city woke. I put yesterday down slow before the city woke. I chose somewhere real to go. No waiting for another ring, no begging old ghosts to speak before the city woke. I decided I would be where love could reach me. I parked across the street just before 6, sat behind the wheel with both hands still. I could have driven home, nobody knew I was there. Nobody would blame me if fear won again. That's the dangerous thing about old habits. They don't shout, they whisper, tomorrow, not yet. Give it one more day. I had listened to those words half my life, so I opened the car door before they finished talking. I had listened to those words half my life, so I opened the car door before they finished talking. The front steps were damp from overnight rain. One porch